Hi students, so today we are going to talk about the chapter exponents in power. This is in class 8 and also in class 7. So what do we know about exponents in power? We have already done this in the previous classes where we have studied like 2 square. You remember we have studied about squares and the cubes. So 2 square can be written as 2 into 2. 3 cube can be written as 3 into 3 into 3. The number is multiplied by the same number, then we can represent it in the form of power, and so forth. We can write 4 to the power 4 simply means that we'll have to multiply 4 times the same number. This is what the exponents going to talk about. So this is an exponent, this is an exponent, this is an exponent, right? So why we use the exponent? To simplify the bigger numbers. Now this can be 4 to the power 10 also. It can be 10 to the power 15 also, right? These are all the numbers which are used in maths, are used in day-to-day life. For example, if I have to represent in exponential form the population of the country, right? Population of the country, and if the population of the country is 1 billion, 1 billion basically means writing 9 zeros after 1, isn't it? 3, 6, and right. So this is how we represent in actual number. But in terms of exponent, how 1 billion can be written as 1 into 10 to the power 9. Speed of light, speed of light, speed of light can be written as 3 into 10 to the power 8 meter per second. Another example I can give you, size of the atom. Size of the atom. What is size of the atom? It is 1 into 10 to the power minus 9, right? What is 10 to the power minus 9 means? We are going to speak about when we describe all the laws. We have studied about the positive exponents till now, but what does this negative exponent means? We are going to cover in the next 5 minutes. So let me clear this and go straight to the different laws we use. There are 5 laws, right? So we are going to cover each law. The first law is the product of exponents. What does the product of exponents talk about? That if there is a number a to the power m, and this is multiplied by the same number to a different exponent called n. What is the answer? The number and the exponents get added up, m plus n. Just to give you an example, let's take the number 10 to the power 3 into 10 to the power 5. The answer will be 10 to the power 3 plus 5, which is 10 to the power 8. So this is the law of product. Let me go to the second law, the law of quotient. When I say law of quotient, this is also the law of division. Let me take the same number, a to the power m divided by a to the power n. What is this going to be? A to the power, the denominator exponent will go to the numerator and get subtracted, m minus n. Now just to give you an example, again 10 to the power 6 divided by 10 to the power 3 is equal to 10 to the power 6 minus 3. So what is the answer? 10 to the power 3, right? Let me take the third law, which is power, power of power. Now what does the power of power means? That if the number is a to the power m and the whole is to the power n, then this is written as number. In the power, we will multiply the two exponents, m into n. Let me give you an example. 10 to the power 3 wholes to the power 2 can also be written as 10 to the power 3 into 2, which is 10 to the power 6. Right? So just to summarize, product, multiplication of the two numbers with the different exponents, the exponents get added up. The law of quotient, the two division, the denominator exponents goes in the numerator and gets subtracted. We have seen this example. Power of power, the number with an exponent whole to the power a different exponent, power to the power. There, what happens? Same number, these exponents get multiplied, m into n. So just gave you the example, which can be easily understood. Now there is one more I'll quickly cover up, which is the most important, which is the fourth one. What this says is negative exponent, which I showed you in one of the examples. The size of the atom is 10 to the power minus 9. What does that mean? So now we are going to talk about the negative exponent. So a to the power minus m. What does this mean? 1 upon a to the power m. Now this is very, very important. So if I give you an example, say 10 to the power minus 1, that simply means 1 upon 10 to the power 1, which is nothing but 1 upon 10. Now you must have understood that the negative exponent basically means the whole number comes to the denominator. 10 to the power minus 1 is equal to 1 upon 10 to the power 1, 1 upon 10. Let me take another example. 10 to the power minus 2 is equal to 1 upon 10 square, which is nothing but 1 upon 100. Which means the number is getting smaller and smaller. The higher the negative exponent, the number is getting smaller and smaller. That is how the negative exponent, has a meaning. Now I go back that the size of the atom is 10 to the power minus 9. 1 into 10 to the power minus 9. What does this mean? 1 upon 10 to the power 9. Which means 1 upon, I'll have to write how many zeros? 9 zeros. So now can you understand how small this number is? This is 0. I'll have to write 9 zeros, right? And then 1. So basically, when we are using negative exponent, we are trying to represent a very, very small number. The last one, which is any number to the power 1 upon n. What does this mean? Till now we have studied all the numbers with a non-fraction number. This is the first time we are using a fraction exponent. So this simply means that it is nth root of a. I mean, if you don't understand the nth root, I'll explain in this fashion. A to the power 1 by 2 simply means square root of a. A to the power 1 upon 3 is cube root of a. A to the power 1 by 4 is the fourth root of a. So just to give you an example, if 9 to the power 1 by 2, this is simply means square root of 9, which is 3. 9, or we can take 9 to the power 1 by 3, which means cube root of 9, and so on and so forth. So basically, a fraction exponent means the nth root of that number, right? So I have already given you the example. Now, how do we solve this? For example, 10,000 to the power 1 by 4. What does that mean? The fourth root of 10,000. If I can write 10,000 as 10 into 10 into 10 into 10, what will be the fourth root? What will be the fourth root? Fourth root will be 10. I hope you can understand this is one pair. So what is the fourth root? It is 10. So the answer of 10,000 to the power 1 by 4 is 10. I hope I could make you understand all the 4 laws, but not to worry. I'll be taking many, many sums, which will where we'll be applying all these laws of power. I hope you like this video. See you in the next video.